viewers, welcome to Stockport, which is not too far from Manchester city centre, which has good transport links and the cutest shop in Manchester, so I've heard. So I have stalked on Instagram. So today we're going to go to Manchester Wool and Yarn. I have a very specific need, and this is the only wool shop that has a lot of little independent yarn dyers, like wools in there. I'm also going to feature parts of this video in my clock video, which should already be up by now. But yeah, so we're going to go in. I'm just going to pay for my parking. There's an area code for paying for parking if you park up. There's like buses and stuff, so dead accessible. And it's just around the corner. So pay for my parking on the Ringo app, and then I'm gonna go in. So let's go. Thanks for telling me I've got mascara on my face. I've just walked around Berry Market and got my duck eggs with mascara on my face. So just got in. I did Instagram beforehand and said that, you know, can I film and stuff, which was fine. We've got the lovely owner who is busy on a project over here. So right, let's have a look around, and then I'm going to show you this. I'm going to save the best to last. Like this amazing wall full of like indie dyers and stuff. I can already see Mammy and Flory. I can see Curious Knitter. So I'm going to dive in there. But first, let's have a look at some of the other fibres that are here. So look at these. I've seen these before. You can get these in quite a few places. It's little cups. So I mean, if you know a teacher who crochets or knits, then definitely want to get those. Look at this. Oh, there's a pattern for it. The Risker's vest pattern by Nastia Crochets. Oh my god, that's Stylecraft Special DK. It's lovely and soft. There's some mini amigurumis. How cute is this? And there's a little piggy, and there's a little ladybird, and there's patterns. Oh, that's cool. I don't think a small human would wear this, but it's cool. So let's have a look. We've got some Stylecraft. I think this is cotton. It is. It's cotton and acrylic. That's actually really soft. We've got some Stylecraft recycled yarn. I don't think, have I seen this in person? I don't think I have. The Stylecraft Savannah, which we love. Stylecraft Savannah is really nice. And that is such a good price for Savannah, because normally you see it for £6, but we've got Stylecraft Grace, which we like. This is gorgeous. It's really, really nice. It's kind of like brushed, and it's dead fluffy. There are some, oh, what's this? Some mega chunky. Hang on, I've just seen something shiny. I must investigate. Baby Pure DK. That's really, oh my god, that is so soft. Let's have a look. Baby Lilac. I don't want to ruin the aesthetic of the shop. I'm just going to put this there and pretend everything's fine. But there's a nice one here. Look at this. That's the pattern. That's really nice. I feel like I want to get some of this, like not today, because I've got other plans today, but something like this, and then just practice knitting with it to see if I can actually get the pattern to pattern. Oh, this looks blue and orange. I like it. King Cole Drifter. That's nice and soft. That's gorgeous. I can see there's some Lucas. I've actually wanted to check this out. Or Luca S. I'll just call it Lucas. That is actually really, really soft. It's soft baby alpaca. So there's loads of different colours. There's cloud, there's purpley, greeny. There's like a nude, which is gorgeous. We've got some Stylecraft Special Aran. Oh, look at these. Right, so this. Look at these beautiful colours. Highland Heathers. Oh no, that's Stylecraft. What's this? I need to know what this is. Let's pull one out. Ooh, Mason Dolliff yarn. It is. Superwash Merino. I'm going to get out a really fun colour. We've got some pink and blue. That's a bit of me. We've got some orange and blue. Oh my god, that's definitely a bit of me. It's quite chunky. I like that. Let's have a look around the window. There is some... Oh, hang on. This is linen. Cotton, viscose and linen. Not a fan of the feel, but it looks nice. If you were going to make like table runners, decorations, etc., that would be nice. It's on all different colours. There is a wall here, and then there's a wall behind. So let's just take a moment to have a look at this really interesting sock yarn. I wanted to pick up this colour, but I'm going to ruin it. So, Footsie 4-ply. It feels kind of stretchy. Quite like that. Oh, there's not a wall. I thought it was the wall here. We've got... That looks like a rose. Wait, my legs just went a bit funny because I realised it's actually stairs. Look at that. That is like a rose. What is this? It is... Oh, is it bunny? It's bunny. Let's have a look at this. I'm gonna pull it out and just ruin the whole thing. Bunny shine, and it's all sparkly and gorgeous. Oh wait a second, I've just spotted. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm destroying the place. Here we go. I've just spotted one in this corally colour. That is gorgeous. Oh my god, there's one in pink. Oh. If you need sparkles, look at the little chickies up there. So cute. If you need sparkly for amigurumi, that is so bloody soft. What is that? Polyester and metallic. That is gorgeous. They've got blue sparkly. Maybe. Yes, absolutely 100%. I need a blue and orange plushie. I know I've got one, but I need another one. These are lovely. I really like that. That's the softest, one of the softest velvets I've ever felt. Right, we've got a beautiful ball of Stylecraft here. So we love Stylecraft. Most of my wall is Stylecraft. A few bits of other like brands and stuff, but mostly Stylecraft. But all the lovely colours here. So if you're after a bit of Stylecraft, £2.75 a ball. We've got some homespun prism. I've seen this before. It is really, really nice. I think I would prefer to do knitting with this because of the way it knits up. But we've got some other bits. This is a bit interesting. I don't think I've seen this colour. Jitterbug. That's very nice. That's probably perfect for autumn projects. We've got some merry-go-round. I'm just trying not to destroy the place. Merry-go-round in a few colours. And this is nice. I can see orange and blue, so obviously obsessed. Right, there's more CUTEST, whichever one it is. We've got this. It just feels like an absolute cloud. Look at these lovely colours. They're so like springy together. Then we've got some oranges, blacks, and then like a bottle green. And then there's alpaca here, which is really, really soft. So like fairly new to the wool scene. This DK is 125 metres and it is really, really soft. It's proper nice. All different colours. And then we've got a project over here. And that's really soft. I imagine when it blocks, it goes even softer.
Yeah, so it'll stretch a little bit, but this is just a single strand of that brushed alpaca on 4mm, so it's filling out quite a lot actually. It's not too gappy at all. But this is the cloud blouse from Petite Knit. So normally it's 2 strands of mohair, but this is just 1 strand of the brushed alpaca instead.
Yeah. I like it.
It's a bit cheaper on the budget as well.
I imagine, yeah. Right, so there's some more. We've got some cotton. Now you guys know how I feel about cotton, so I will touch it. It's a nice colour, I'll give it that. It feels like I'm going to just put it down and appreciate it from a distance. Like, because, you know, like I'm not a fan of cotton. Yes, I'm making stuff with cotton, like for this project that I've got. It's not my favourite, but it's very, very pretty colours. And like I've said, if you're going to make decorations, table runners, like I would not make garments with it, but 100% would make like a nice table runner with it. But it's only £3 a ball, which like as far as cottons go, pretty good. £3 a ball. And I'm just going to like, again, tell you what, I'm going to bring these two down here. I would 100% make like a project for my house with those colours because it's just so pretty. Oh, there's some of this new Stylecraft. I want some of this. I might get some of this as well. Yeah, I've been after some of this.
There's a sock there.
Oh, is it this one?
Yeah.
Sparkly one. So there's a sock already made of these. Be that one. Gorgeous. I actually want this one. This one is the, let's have a look, Nativity. Oh no, it wasn't Nativity. There was a pink one. Have you got any more of them? Oh, is that all you've got left?
Flew out. We only got it in a couple of weeks ago.
Wow.
Everyone's getting ready for Christmas.
Yeah, I know. I'm after some. I mean, I might get some of that, but I think it's frost. I think. Yeah.
It's like pink and cream.
Yeah, we love pink. Right. So speaking of pink, we've got some of this woolen walk. Let's have a look at this. Now that's nice. I really like the feel of that. That is, well, it's colour 11. It is 4-ply fingering, and it looks super washy. Oh yeah, so wool and polyamide. So it's a little bit, it's got a bit of a stretch to it, but it feels really nice. I actually would like to make something that would stripe those colours. That would be so good, like a cardi. Yeah, there's loads of different colours. We've got some, like if you're not really a colourful person, there you go. If your colour stretches to that, then that's beautiful. If you're a neutral person, we've got some neutrals. My sister would probably enjoy this. Actually, Sarah, don't even suggest this because your cardigan's still not finished. Let's have a look at this. That is really nice. All different colours, like the neutral with the purples. That is just gorgeous. Really like that. Okay, right, this is Le Piece de Resistance, or whatever you say. So this is like all of the indie dyers, so all of the stuff here, like this is what you want to come for, all of this goodness here. So if you can't get yourself to a wool show, This is the next best thing. So we've got some gorgeous tencel. Look at this, it's a tencel. It's like pride tencel. I absolutely love it. Let's have a look. It's £19 and it's just a bit of me that it's wonderful. There are some hooks here, by the way, so you're not going to leave empty-handed if you didn't have anything to crochet or knit with. So we've got, look at this colour. It's like pastel, but like this colour, I don't know if it's grey or if it's blue. It's like a lavender. What base is this? It is Pima cotton. Sure, that's cotton. See, now this is a nice cotton. I would actually work with that. Do I get it? Do I not get it? 200 metres. That would make some really stunning flowers. That actually, I'm just thinking about, because I want to make something for my classroom to hold my calculators, because little kids be stealing my calculators, and I'm going to have somewhere where I'm not going to forget to ask the kids for them back. So that is on the list as a maybe. But look at these. That gorgeous boucle colour. Oh no, it's actually cotton. It's not even boucle, it's cotton. What the hell? That is gorgeous. It's a bit slubby, not fully slubby. But yeah, there's like different textures and everything within it. It's lovely. We've got some, the sky's on fire, definitely with this one. Look at that. All these gorgeous colours. So it's cotton. I like that. Let's have a, my knees are going to click probably. This one is like a fingery. This one is also cotton, but it's like a finger. And now this, when cotton's done like this, it's perfect. Like this is the kind of cotton that I want to be working with. I don't think I'm going to make anything with this one because it's so thin, because I need to make things for my classroom pretty quickly for next year. But even this, look at that. That is gorgeous. Is this tencel? Wow. It's like happy goth tencel. I love that. Is it tencel? It is, yes. I know my tencel. It's gorgeous, that. Anyway, look at all these fluffies here. Oh, I'll have to stand up because my knees are going, but that. 72% Super Kid mohair and mulberry silk. That is just wonderful. And there's loads of different colours. There's Mammy and Florries in here. Probably going to end up spending hours in here. Other half's going to have to take himself to a coffee shop. We've got some naked yarns. If you want to make things with naked yarns or dye up naked yarns. And it says soften when washed. And we did see this when we were down in another show, that the guy had a blocked one, and honestly, like, it might feel a bit rustic when it's in the hank, but when it's knitted up or crocheted up and washed and blocked, it's really, really soft. So all different natural colours. And then I'm interested in this. I can see this. It's like confetti, like happy confetti. Right, so Donegal 4-ply. So this one, it's actually £13.95 a ball. That's actually so good. That is just a bit gorgeous, that. It's like confetti. So if you were going to make crochet flowers like I'm currently obsessed with, that'll make some gorgeous little flowers. But look, oh my God, these are so nice. I don't want to drop them on the floor. I'm going to make such a mess. We know Mammy and Florrie. We saw Mammy and Florrie at the last wall show at Cumbria. That is just gorgeous, that. And she did have some cotton. I don't think there's any cotton here today, but she did have some cotton, which did not feel like cotton. It was gorgeous. But look, there's some boucles, some luminous boucles. And then we've got Squirrel and Dune. There's just loads. It's such like a, anything you want, you'll be able to find it here. Mason Olive again, but like a fluffy, gorgeous. We haven't even made it, like, we're only a third of the way across the wall. Look at this. That is gorgeous. That is so, so soft. Let me just, what is this made of? Oh, it's just 100% superwash merino wool. Honestly, it's like it's been put through with fabric softener. It's so soft. But I'm going to kind of just like pan out a little bit so you can just take in all of the goodness. And then we're going to have a look at the bottom here, because I did get some wool from the Curious Knitter at the weekend. It was actually the Stockport colourway, and I think it was very similar to this. But yeah, she does do some beautiful, beautiful yarns, and these are just proof. Look at these. I will find some minis in a minute, but for now, we can just drink in all of these beautiful ones here. And I've seen pink sparkles. That's lovely. It's like peachy pink, silver sparkle sock. That is wonderful. I've got more Curious Knitter here, and that red, that is just such a nice, like, deep, gorgeous red. Right, we've got some more of the Lucas, or the Luca-S soft kids silk. That's really nice, especially like if you got a contrasting colour and you ran them together and you made yourself like a project, like a jumper or some gloves, or I don't know, like a little scarf or something. Like this would be absolutely perfect for that, because look how thin it is. Like if you, I don't know, for example, got like a nude and you wanted to run it with this, it would like make it look so different but so interesting. Right, we're on to the last little bit here. So we've got more Mason Olive yarn, which is in stunning colour. Look at that green. I hope that green's coming across on the camera because that is absolutely stunning. We've got some sparkles and some zebra as well. That zebra I showed you in my other video when I was making the clock. I made a little rose with, I think it was very similar blueies, and it was gorgeous. So if you wanted to make like, not just garments, but like decorations with this, it actually can make them look really, really pretty. This is signature Mammy and Flory colours. It is just so beautiful. And then we've got more sparkles and then just loads and loads of goodness like that. That is just a bit of me. That is wonderful. And it looks really nice next to the blue. Love it. Right, we're going to go over to this last bit and we're going to get some mini skeins. Right, I'm going to do these last because that is the objective, and I've already seen two that I really like, but I'm just going to show you the bits down here first. So straight away grabbing my attention is this pip. I've never seen this. Baram. Oh, it's a secret language, you sheep. So 100% British wool. That is just absolutely gorgeous. That colour is amazing. We've got some of the Stylecraft stripes, which is beautiful and soft. We've got, oh, they're those colours, orange and blue. Some autumn chunky, which is gorgeous. And then these wonderful things, if you be making baby blankets, this is gorgeous. Merry-go-round. Right, King Cole cottage spun, which is £7 per skein. But these are pretty hefty, 150 grams, 100% acrylic, and it's just gorgeous. Oh, look at the wall. All the goodies. Look at the little pumpkin stitch markers. They're so cute. Oh, that's one of those things for making cords. If you need to make cords. Right, I'm getting to the minis. Don't worry. King Cole hedgerow. It's orange and blue. I think I might need something with this. I do actually. Sometimes when I look at things, my brain literally makes a pattern in my head, and it's just done one there. Could make a cardigan with this. And then, hang on, don't look at the skeins yet. Stylecraft softy. We have seen a little bit of it there. These are huge balls. So softy, chunky. If you want like an absolute chunk fest of a garment, this is gorgeous. So gauges on there, 6 to 7 millimeter hook, and then it's also got wool in it, but it's just, that feels gorgeous without even being washed and blocked. Now, on to the objective, which is mini skeins. I think they're all in like little bunches, but we've got Curious Knitter. Sparkles. Oh, that's so nice. Sparkle. Oh, these individual. Right, so individual mini skeins, £4.50, 20 grams. I might get a bunch of skeins, or I might get it into like little solid ones. Look at that. That is just a gorgeous, gorgeous pink. I do actually need a couple of solid ones, so I could get a couple of solids. I'm just trying to find ones that go with my palette. That one. I think that one goes with my palette. So there we go, wonderful, wonderful little shop here in Stockport, or the half trying to entice me out the door there. I have got a haul, so we're going to head back now and I'm going to show you exactly what I bought. Honestly, it's going to look amazing. If you've already seen my clock video, then you probably, you know what I've bought, but I'm going to show you what all skeined up anyway. I'm going to say thank you to the wonderful owner here. Right, let's head back to the craft room after I've had another look at the yarn. And we are back in the craft room, and I can show you all the wonderful things I've got. Now, I don't know where I put the bag, however, I do have the skeins. So, I did get quite a few little skeins. Let me just pick them up here. So, I have got one sparkly pink, isn't it gorgeous? Number 2 is like a peachy kind of colour, sparkly peachy. And then 3, so I know that this is the Curious Knitter, this one. Isn't it just gorgeous? That's one of the ones that we saw from Cumbria Wool Gathering, but it's in mini form. That one's DK, but it's fine. And then number 4 is this absolutely stunning little yellow, blue and pink moment. And some of them have this red bit of yarn on to say who they're from, and I'll put it on the screen where these ones are from. Let me just... But some of them, the little piece of red yarn has fallen out, so I'll have to, editing me will put on the screen where they are from. But yeah, so I know that's Curious Knitter, that one. This one is whatever was on the screen, because I don't know. I was just buying things, I don't know. I've got this absolutely stunning little number, which is blue and pink and purple, and it's just, I couldn't put it down, it's gorgeous. The second to last, which also has some of these red yarns on, which is from company on the screen. It's like a pinky moment that goes into a dark purple moment, and it kind of goes pretty well with that one, so they might tie in nicely to my project. And then the final one with the piece of red yarn in it is this like bluey and purpley, like kind of periwinkle moment. So yeah, that's what I got. It was a beautiful little shop. I didn't end up buying anything like Stylecrafty or kind of like big company. I went for like little minis, because that was the objective. I needed minis. I mean, it is the next day, I'm dressed differently, but yes, I have my minis here. So yeah, really, really pleased with all of these. They're absolutely stunning. Will absolutely 100% be returning, because it's literally like 40 minutes. Like the shop is 40 minutes from me. And if I want like indie dyer skeins like this, then absolutely I can go there and get them. Like things like your Stylecrafts and like your normal kind of, you know, like commercial yarn that you can buy like anywhere. I don't seem to have a lot of it on my desk. I think honestly I've become so bougie as I've entered the latest stages of my yarn journey. But yeah, I'm covered in bouge all over my desk. This little project that I'm going to be doing is going to pretty much be like a bougie project. So get me having like a bougie classroom with my bougie little projects. But yeah, so really pleased, absolutely chuffed. I think it was £36 altogether for these, which, I mean, to be honest, if these are all indie dyed mini skeins of various different colours, that's pretty much, that's what you expect to pay. It's like £4.50, £5-ish per mini skein, but I mean that's pretty much what you pay for mini skeins. There are some dyers at shows that will do their mini skeins for like £2 or £3, and I mean, quite honestly, the next time I'm at shows, because I kind of started off not thinking that mini skeins were like, you know, oh, mini skeins, I'm not going to do anything with mini skeins, and then obviously I'm going through my bouquet and flower era right now. I mean, look at this, isn't that one just stunning? I don't know where this yarn is from, I can't remember, but it's gorgeous. It's got like stellina in. So a lot of these, well, pretty much all of them are going to turn into flowers, and they're going to go on this project. It's just sitting here. I've just pieced the middle bit of it together. I'm dead chuffed with myself. So yeah, like absolutely 10 out of 10, 100 out of 10. It was such a beautiful, beautiful little shop. Highly, highly recommend. There's good transport links. So if you are visiting Manchester, yes, Stockport might be a little bit out of your way. However, it's not like there's nothing to do in Stockport. There's like shops, Primark and stuff there if you really want to go like shop shopping. But yeah, if you do want to like head over and get yourself, I mean, it's a tiny, tiny shop, but it's full of goodness. Yeah, I mean, I asked if I could go downstairs, but no, it's storage and secrets downstairs, so I didn't go downstairs. But yeah, so like, and anything you do need, you can get in contact and be like, look, I need this, do you have this? And they will strive to help you with this. So yeah, I am absolutely over the moon. You're going to see these, well, you probably have seen these in my project anyway, because this video is going to come out after my project. So anyway, that's it for this little bonus video, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one.